Welcome to another video. Today we'll be doing what do I eat on a high day, the first high day of the season, the first high day of the prep. Um, Nothing crazy, to be honest. As the macros for today would be just so it'll be 500 carbs, 55 fats, and 180 protein. Yes. But before we get in that, just to see how am I doing. It's been a while, to be honest. I am 2 days out from the second showing of the season. I'll be doing the Train by JP Pro qualifier this Saturday, the 18th of July 2026. Yes, excited. So first high day for the season. I'm excited for this. I'm gonna carry you through what it's not really a full day of eating, but I'm gonna show you how I prepare the meals. So because usually what I do, I prepare the meals for the day and just lay it out so I won't have to get up every time to prepare meals. So I prepare all the meals in the morning, and then I will show you what I am doing today. Having a coffee in a flask takes longer rather than a mug. I like to enjoy the coffee. Don't mind me. Anyways, it is currently 8:30 and I'm gonna start preparing these meals. I'm a bit late, I'm a bit behind time, but we will catch up as soon as we can. Right, so the first meal is going to be cream of rice meal. It should have been eggs and cream of rice, but the way that I do my cream of rice is a bit bland. It's more like a rice flour, and it's just neutral, and I don't want to add any more sweeteners towards that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to convert the whole meal into cream of rice and use whey instead of the eggs. Yeah, so the first meal is the cream of rice, which will contain about 700 calories. All right, so how do I go ahead and doing this? I think I made a video on doing this before, so it's just pretty straightforward. Obviously I'll weigh out, so this is where all of my cream of rice sits. So I blend all of my cream of rice, well, jasmine rice, blend it, and just put it in this container. It takes a while, but it's worth it. Honestly, it's worth it. So it'll be 100 grams of, just make sure that I'm doing it right. 100 grams of cream of rice, well, rice flour. Yep. Just make sure it's 100. Yep. Get some cold water inside just to prevent sticking on the bottom. And just doing that. My mini wisp. Yeah, so how am I doing? I'm doing well. I've been, so the start of peak week, let's get this, so we keep it low volume, so about 600 of water. So I do maybe, is it 1 to 5 ratio? So 100 cream of rice will be about 500 grams of extra water. Right, in the microwave for about 5 minutes. store it in between about halfway there. So the start of peak week, which was last, well, obviously Sunday, I got sick. Can you believe that? I got ill. So the Saturday evening, I had my last meal, and I realized that it wasn't sitting well with me. I went to bed, and I felt just wrong. My stomach was a bit bloated, and I just couldn't sleep that night. I tossed, I turned, I couldn't sleep, and then eventually I had to get up, and then I went to the washroom, wanting to vomit. I tried everything. I got up 3 times that night. I tried to vomit because the food was just sitting there. It was just there in my stomach. It wasn't digesting. It wasn't going anywhere. I tried vomiting. I tried doing everything. It wasn't working. Next day, it went worse. And then I realized that maybe I had, like, what you call it, a norovirus. It wasn't a flu or anything, but it was just like a stomach bacteria, stomach disease, and it wasn't well at all. It wasn't fun. So I was in that discomfort for about 2 days, and then eventually, the Monday, thank God for that. Monday I got better, slowly, progressively got better. I was like, thank God it was the week before the show. Yeah, so I'm better now. Praise God for that. I'm better now, and I'm just excited for this week for another opportunity to step on stage. Right, so here we have it, the first meal. Well, partly the first meal. So we have 100 grams of cream of rice, and we have 30 grams of dark chocolate just for the fats from the. It should have been the eggs, but I'm not using eggs, so I'm using the chocolate for the fats, and eventually be 30 grams of whey. So I'm gonna pop this in the freezer because I like it to be nice and chilled. Just pop the lid on and in the freezer for meal one, and I should consume this whenever I'm finished meal prepping for the day. All right. Right, so that's all in the freezer. I also went ahead to make another meal, which is the oats. This is 125 grams of oats, and it will be 125 grams of oats, 20 grams of chocolate, 30 grams of whey, and 100 grams of banana. Yep. I also forgot to mention that usually on high days, the protein comes down. So today I'm consuming a bit less protein just to facilitate the intake of the carbs. And plus, when you have more carbs, it's more protein sparing. So just a tip there. What next? Yes, so first meal is in. And then I will have to get the veg and the other meal. Right, this is taking longer than I thought, right? So veg is all chopped up. What we have here is just beets, courgette, and a minute amount of peppers. Just trying to keep the volume low as well. So this is about 300 grams spread across for 3 meals. We have the chicken in the air fryer, preparing that, and then we have the rice going on. So we have about 235 grams of rice. That's dry weight jasmine rice. So 235. And it's a bit a weird number, but it's what is on the sheet. So 235. 235. Right, that's 235 there. And the next important step is to wash your rice. You need to wash the rice. Although speaking, I was thinking, yeah, I was saying I was all critical about washing rice, and when I blend the jasmine rice to make it into cream of rice, I don't wash it, so I'm a bit going against my word here. But even though there's peace of mind, I'm going to still wash this and get it in for cooking. So we are getting there slowly but surely. So we have the chicken cooking, we have the rice cooking, uh, the veg is done. So now we are on to the mince. Just pan frying the 5% mince, steak mince. And yeah, seasoning wise, I'm basic seasoning. So I use smoked paprika and just sea salt. I run out of Himalayan salt, so I'm just going to use sea salt. No harm there. Let's see, not too much. Yep, that should do that. And then we have the potatoes to be chopped. That's 500 grams of potatoes that will go towards the last meal for the day, along with the mince. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. All right. So in regards to my weight this morning was 90.3 kg. That's roughly about 200 pounds per se, give or take. So yeah, that's the lowest I've weighed in for starting off prep. That's the lowest I've weighed in. That's really good. And from yesterday's check-in, it was determined that I'm a bit flat. So hence the reason for the high day today. And hopefully I can, get some fullness to the muscles after this high day. And again, today's a rest day, so just eat these meals, low stress. Steps for today, it's set for 6,000 steps today, same as yesterday, but 6,000 steps today. So the plan is whenever I have these meals in, like one meal, maybe go for about 1,000, 1K step just to get the digestion going. And that should knock off by the end of the day 6K. I'm already at 2,000 steps, so still have about 4,000 steps going. Anyways, I will continue preparing these meals, and hopefully soon I can get these finished in time for the first meal, because I'm already behind of time. It is currently 9:20, and hopefully I can get the first meal in by 10 a.m. Yes, finally we are all finished prepping for the day. All 5 meals. I'll show you. So all 5 meals. So these go in one. So we have the potatoes, the mince, and the veg. That's for the last meal. And then we have the salmon, rice, and veg. That's the second meal. The third meal is chicken and rice. There's loads of rice and just a small amount of chicken. And then we have the fourth meal, oats and banana chocolate. And then we have breakfast, meal 1, cream of rice with just whey and berries. That's about it. So yeah, so there we have it. That's how my meals are at on a high day, my first high day. So obviously I had to do some calculations, and because it's different from my base diet, but it's all fine. Total calories for the day, it's 3,215 calories for the day, 500 carbs, 55 fats, and 180 grams of protein. So that's how they're going down. It's currently 10 a.m. I'm going to have the first meal in and enjoy the rest of the day. Again, low stress, little or no movement, well, 6,000 steps per day. And we will see how the body is looking for tomorrow. Currently at 90.3 kg. And yes, so we're going to have these meals in. And that's basically it for the plan of the day. Also this afternoon, the plan is also to get packing because I'm leaving tomorrow early in the morning. The last show I did, I left on Thursday and I went down to the Airbnb on the Thursday, got the Thursday evening, the Friday, and left the Saturday. But this time I'm thinking to leave the Friday morning, head straight to the athlete check-in, and then go to the Airbnb, or I might go to the Airbnb early because the check-in is at 2 p.m. If I leave here about maybe 5, 6, get there, 7 hours drive, get there early, have a shower, because that will be my last shower, get a shower, get adjusted to the place, environment, and head to the venue, well, to the check-in, get my first base coat on, tan, maybe do some shopping there, head back to the Airbnb, chill for the evening, and then show day the next day, Saturday show day. From looking at the schedule, we should be on by 12 p.m. So it'll be a later one than the previous one. The previous one we were on stage by 10 a.m. But this one will be 12 p.m. if everything goes as planned. So I'm not sure if I will stay there at the venue because I'll be there at the venue early anyway because my second coat of tan is early in the morning, about 7, 8 a.m. if I can record it properly. So I'm not sure if I will stay there until 12 p.m. or head back to the Airbnb. I think the checkout for the Airbnb is 11 a.m. So I should have some time there. Either way, we will see when we get there. I don't want to plan too much ahead because plans always change. And that's me for the day. Obviously I'm not going to show you with my meals. This is not really a full day of eating. It's more like what I eat on a high day. Because I just want to use the day just to relax and chill and just, enjoy the day. Again, that's enough yapping for me. But anyways, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks again for looking at these YouTube videos. Again, these videos will get better, get more interesting, but this is just to show for what I do on a daily basis and anything that I think you will learn from. Although I didn't share that much insight, that much education on this video, but again, that's the plan going forward. Yep, so that's how they're done. Second show of the season, and I'm excited, trusting God for great things, and I will catch you up in the next one. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all the good stuff. I appreciate you.